Hello, welcome to yoga. I'm Kelly Ronsheimer and I'm here to do some grounding yoga with you. I've got my dogs helping me out today. They're not going to do a lot except for probably ask for bones while I do some yoga with you. So we're going to start off in mountain pose. It's exactly the way I'm standing right now. You want to maybe even reach down and spread your toes apart. Okay, so you have a really wide base. You want to turn your hands outward so that your palms are facing forward, and you want to make sure that you're not either dumping into your back or arching too much, or this is sometimes how I end up standing with this curve in my back. You want to be nice and straight, okay? And we're just going to do some breathing from here. So in breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. In breath, biggest breath of your day. 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. And out long and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Let your breath normalize. Before we start, let's think about a focus or a dedication for our practice. I want to offer one. Would be to dedicate this to people that are struggling with respiratory disease, either the coronavirus or other respiratory diseases. And every time I take a really deep breath, I think of them. I think of the fact that I don't need a ventilator, and I'm thankful for that. So with that note, let's start with our 3 sun salutations. In breath, arms up. Out breath, all the way down. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, chaturanga. In breath, cobra or up dog. Out breath, down dog. In breath, look forward. Out breath, feet to the front. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, all the way down. In breath, all the way up. Out breath, hands to heart center. Keep flowing on an in breath, arms all the way up. And out breath, take them down. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, chaturanga. In breath, upward dog or cobra. Out breath, downward dog. In breath, look forward. Out breath, come to the top of your mat. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, all the way down. In breath, all the way up. And out breath, hands to heart center. Last one, all the way up. And all the way down. Out breath. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, step or jump back to chaturanga. In breath. Out breath. You're going to stay here in this downward facing dog. We're going to use this as kind of our home pose as we go into a pose called eagle today. We're going to do a humble warrior and we're going to do an eagle pose. So right here you might see that I'm just shifting my hips back and forth. I want you to also kind of walk your dog, which means you're taking one knee and bending it, then bending into the other knee until you feel a little bit more. Maybe you want to reach your heels back. They may never touch the floor. A lot of it depends on your skeleton. Okay, so now I'm going to shift to face you. All right, you're going to take your left leg up. Okay, you're going to bring it in front of you so that it is square. Okay, you can see me now. So it is square. Let me just fix this a tiny bit. There. Okay, so that it is square. There we go. Okay, you want to bring your arms up overhead, and you're going to bring your left arm. Hold on. You're going to bring your right arm under your left arm. Okay, you're going to lean back, and then you're going to lean forward with your arms in this twist, in this spiral. Okay, so you're basically, your arms are twisted one over the other. Let's try it a little slower one more time. You're going to bring your left arm underneath your right arm underneath your left arm. You're going to bend your right arm, and then you're going to bring your palms as close together as they'll go. Mine go about here. Some people can put their fingers level with each other. And then what we're going to do next is step up to the front foot, wrap the back foot around, and you can stay right here and put your foot down for some support. That's pretty grounding. If you feel like you want to play with your balance, you're going to take your foot and wrap it around, as if you're a boa constrictor. Now let me try and do that without looking at the monitor. There we go, okay? So think of yourself as you're like this boa constrictor just ready to strike. Of course with love. Okay, so this should be feeling really grounding, almost like you're giving yourself a hug, but in a really strange way. All right, unwrap your foot to the back. Come back to warrior one. And we're going to come back to downward facing dog. So you're in the same place where we started. Now you're going to lift your left leg up behind you. You're going to bring it forward into warrior one. Sorry, your right leg. I'm learning to do the right and the left toward the camera now. Okay, you're square to the camera, square to the front, and you're going to take your right arm now and place it under your left arm. No, other way. Your left arm and place it under your right arm. There we go. And you're going to step up to your right leg, and your left leg is going to go over your right. You can either perch with your toes on the ground, or you can, let me do this without watching myself, can wrap your leg. I'm finding another focal point besides me because I'm moving, and you want to bring your arms up. Okay, this is called eagle pose. I like to think of it as boa constrictor pose because you're around, like tightly wrapped around a branch. Okay, and then you're going to come out. You can flap out like an eagle. One of my teachers would make us do that. Let me check the time. Okay, good, we have time. So from here, you're going to come down on the mat, land your back, and we're going to come into bridge pose. And we're going to do what's called a floating bridge. And I guess I'm going to do it with a dog on me. Okay, so I'm going to move her back. Oh, and your heels are so that you could brush them with your fingers. So you're going to come up and bring your arms all the way up. And you're going to lift your pelvis. Oh, there she goes. Lift your pelvis. And you're going to go back down. On an in-breath, you're going to go up. Lift everything up. Lift your arms back. This should feel really good on the back of your neck as well. And then on an out-breath, bring everything down. Let's do 2 more like that. Sorry, 3 more like that. In-breath, up. Out-breath, down. In-breath, up. Stay this time and try pulling your feet. No one will probably see this effort, but you're going to pull your feet in toward your shoulders and your shoulders back toward your feet. So you're making this kind of internal pinching noise here. Okay? Not pinching noise, but this sort of coming together beneath you. Sorry, I heard Bizu pinch something and it made me say pinch. Okay, down. And last bridge all the way up. Come onto the tops of your toes. And finally, come all the way down. Rock a little bit out, left and right. And just for fun, because it is one of my favorite poses besides warrior two, let's come into happy baby. And let's do a little bit, let's do a ninja baby. Okay, you can do a ninja baby. You can do your martial arts moves. And this should feel really good on your hamstrings. If you want to do a straddle, that's always a fun one too. And you can do a plow pose. We're just kind of rolling around on the floor here a little bit. Just exploring what feels good and where your body wants to go. So we will finish there. Thank you so much. I'm Kelly. Namaste.